By now, the winter season is almost over. To me, this winter season marked my first season of watching more than 2 shows that were currently airing. Over the course of the season, I managed to watch Myriad Color's Phantom World, Showa Genroku Rakugo Shinju, Erased, Grimgar Fantasy and Ash, Bubuki Baranki, Hyomi Monogatari, Gate, Konosuba, 4 of them Across the Blue, and Dimension W. It was kind of ridiculous. And to be honest, I enjoyed all these shows immensely. The spring season is almost here, and with that comes a bounty of new shows. This week's piece will highlight some of the shows that I am looking forward to watching. Of course, I'll probably have some additions and may even some drops. Anyways, I am Banana Owns, this is an Otaku youth anime feature. Ace Attorney. Brought to you by A1 Pictures, Ace Attorney is an animated adaptation of the video game series of the same name. The anime focuses on the defense attorney Phoenix Wright as he tries to prove the innocence of his defendants in a variety of unusual cases. I love any media that deals with the legal system, and Ace Attorney looks like it'll be the anime that scratches that itch. The show carries a promise of an investigative atmosphere, with the cases being a sort of puzzle for Phoenix Wright to figure out. On top of that, it appears that there will be some comedy caused by the actions of the attorneys and the prosecutors. People have plenty of great things to say about the source material, so I hope that the anime lives up to the game series. My Hero Academia. Studio Bones is tasked with animating the Smash Shonen Jump manga, My Hero Academia. The story focuses on a world filled with superheroes, each one born with a different superpower. The series stars Izuku Midoriya, a boy born without powers who has an intense desire to be a hero. One day he manages to encounter the legendary hero All Might, who may prove that Midoriya's dream can be a reality. I'm a reader of the manga and cannot wait to see how certain scenes are animated. From the PVs shown, the animation and voice acting appear to be pristine. Given the pedigree of Studio Bones and the success of the source material, it will look like this show will be superb. Netoge no Yome wa Anonako Janai to Omota. Now there is no way I said that right, but I tried. So I can't wait for that very long Japanese title to get an easier name with an English translation. This show represents my first foray into the unabashed fan service of an ecchi romance. The story follows a gamer traumatized by his realization that he fell for a female player online, who was actually a guy. He decides to never trust a girl online after this incident. 2 years later, a female player proposes to him, and it turns out that she's real. I really enjoy this concept, and I'm hopeful that it will provide for a lot of comedy. The show looks like it will be a guilty pleasure, one with a lot of fan service, but an enjoyable one. The animation and voice acting appear decent enough. It's animated by Project Number 9. I'm not too familiar with this studio, but hopefully the show will at least be entertaining. Carbonari of the Ayaran Fortress. Here's something to think about. Is something a ripoff if it was made by the same studio that produced the original work? To put it mildly, the show appears to be heavily inspired by Attack on Titan. However, it is animated by Studio Wit, the studio that animated Attack on Titan. It basically combines steampunk and zombies. There are walled cities to protect people from monsters that can only be destroyed by attacking a specific location. But these monsters can also turn people into undead creatures as well. A series of trains runs between these cities to transport supplies and people. The main protagonist builds a weapon to pierce the monster's weak point and finally gets an opportunity to test his weapon when the train is attacked. The internet community has lovingly called this show Attack on Trains. Despite looking like Attack on Titan, the show appears to be of a high quality. The animation has looked amazing from what we've seen so far, and I am hopeful that the overall show can live up to this quality. As long as this series manages a certain level of entertainment, I will certainly be satisfied with it. Maggie, Adventure of Sinbad. Brought to you by Les Deux, the studio that animated Classroom Crisis, Maggie, Adventure of Sinbad is sure to be an entertaining watch. The story tells the origins of Sinbad, a prominent character from the Maggie series. It also goes into the backgrounds of a variety of other characters from the series as well. This show will be a welcome return to this series as we wait for a third proper season of Maggie. The manga version of the spin-off has been entertaining, but it still remains to see how this adaptation will be animated. These 5 shows are the ones that I am looking forward to. Now I already can see myself adding on a ridiculous amount of shows once the larger audience reactions are known. Typically, this will occur after the first 3 or so episodes. Like with the past season, I will make a recommendation video or 2, just depends on how many shows I watch. Expect a recommendation around the 5th week or so of the spring season. I'm Banana Owns, and this has been an Otaku Youth Anime feature. Come back next week for another blog post and another video.